What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are with another video. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I appreciate it. I know it's a couple days since my last video. Had some friends and family over, been really busy, honestly. But I did want to put something out for you guys. Doing a little bit of research on this question, and it actually turned out to be pretty sweet. So I can't wait to get into it and tell you guys what it's all about. I love the reactions you guys had to the previous video I posted. I'm glad I was able to make you guys laugh a little bit. Um, I want to break it up a little bit, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So it seemed like you guys did. That's great. Maybe I'll do that more often. Just some random stuff thrown out there, make you guys laugh, or whatever the case might be, just to make it a little more interesting. Before I get into the question here, that was given to me by, let's see, Marco, and he said, "What do you think about the incredible hype that ENT created? Is it legit or not?" I'm going to get into that in a second. But I want to go over my HashFlare account real quick, guys. So I haven't been touching it. I've just been letting it go. I have like, I don't know, $10, $11 in here so far. My forecast for a year is looking at about $165. I initially invested in 91, I believe it was. So, the way things have been going with Bitcoin and stuff, I'm just going to let it sit because I want to make a profit. Even if it's a little bit of a profit, I still want to be profitable, right? It doesn't matter how much it is, as long as you come out green or come out on top. So that's my goal here. What I do like is the fact that they actually lowered the price. It used to be $2.20, now it's $1.80. So if you guys want to get in on HashFlare, I guess now would be a pretty good time to start buying some contracts. They lowered the price, which makes sense because last time I checked, it was $2.20, and price of Bitcoin was going down. So your ROI was like 8-9 months or something like that. Retarded, ridiculous. So they lower the price, which is nice, so you can get more hash rate for a little bit less U.S. Currency. So if you want to get in on that, now's a good time. They have a little discount code right here, 10%, if you guys want to get in right there. So, but that's my account right there. Like I said, it's not a whole lot. I check it maybe once a week, see what it's doing. Other than that, I just let it go, let it do its thing. So, anyways, all right. So, Electroneum. Okay, let's start talking about this. It's actually pretty cool. I like the idea behind it, and I want to get into this. It's actually pretty sweet. So basically, what it is, it's a mobile mining app. Okay, that's simply put, it's a mobile mining app, and I'll get into all the details here in a second. But essentially, they want to give access to millions of users a way to mine if that's something that they wish to do, without having to have all these crazy setups on their computers. Running all this energy on your computer, electricity through your house, and costing you an arm and a leg, just to make a fraction of a Bitcoin or whatever you're mining. So this was their solution to that. So I'm gonna look at my notes here. I'm gonna go over my notes like I always do, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, this was pretty cool. I actually made an account, and I'm probably gonna give it a shot just to see what it's all about. But so right off the bat, like I said, it's a mobile miner. Electroneum is a mobile miner. The ticker for it is ETN, if you guys didn't know already. Let's see, it says they said that they signed agreements in place to develop Electroneum payment integration for over 1.2 million agents, dealers, and distributors in over 9 countries, and have many more in negotiation. Okay, companies that they have already signed with. Some of these names I never heard of, and I'm probably going to destroy their names. But Unified Signal, XIUS. I'm going to put all these notes in the description, guys, so you'll be able to see them. Okay, XIUS, Effortel, and BMedia. And overall, they said that they reached 130 million people. Okay, let's just stop right there for a second. So, reaching obviously doesn't mean that they got those people to download the app and start mining, right? But we're here to talk about if this is legit or is it not, or what's the hype. So I'm trying to break it down. So they reached 130 million people by signing with these companies, and all these companies are they're mobile app companies, some of them, and they're trying to get into partner with them to use their currency to for payments, like e-commerce payments and stuff like that. So they reached 130 million people now. Just to give you guys an idea, I looked this up real quick, and I don't know how accurate this number is, but 50 million users is less than 1% of the world's population. This is basically what this person is saying as to how many people are in cryptocurrencies right now. Not just Bitcoin, but cryptocurrencies in general. It said 34 million Bitcoin wallets in existence. This was created on February 2nd. Okay, so 50 million. Where was I? 50 million users. Okay, that's less than 1% of the world's population. Just think about that for a second. They're saying they reached 130 million people. There's only 50 million people who are in the cryptocurrency market right now that have whether they have a wallet or whatever the case might be. So doesn't mean that they got 130 people. It's just saying that, well, right now they've reached more people than what is currently in the cryptocurrency market, which is a good thing. But think about it this way. This video might reach 1,000 people, but only 10 people subscribe, right? So you could reach 130 million people, but you only might get, let's just say 30 million to subscribe or 30 million to download the app and start mining. So I think their number needs to climb a little bit more in order to really get friction. But it's a good start, I like that. Another thing is they went to a website called HackerOne. And if you guys don't know what it is, it's basically where people go and where it's a bounty. It's a website for bounties for hackers. So like say they find an issue or something like that with a website or whatever, an application, they'll post it and they'll get paid for it. When they exploit something, to get paid for it. Trying to promote good behavior, let's just say from hackers. Or some people will be like, hey, I want you to try to hack this. If they do, they get rewarded. That's what Electroneum did. They had an audit on their security from HackerOne. So that's nice to know. The fact that they had a group of people or massive amounts of people try to hack their application and their website and so on and so forth in order to work out all the kinks. Now it's funny because on March 2nd, according to their Twitter feed, they actually had a bug in the Node software, whatever that means. I have no idea, but essentially it was a bug, and they fixed it the same day. So for those of you who actually have the miner right now on your phone, the app, make sure you have it updated because if not, you could be putting yourself at risk. The price right now, where are we at here? I don't even have it up here, but the price of Electroneum I think was like, I don't know, 12 cents or something like that. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick here, guys. Cryptocurrency, ETN, there it is. Okay, I don't know, I thought it showed 12 cents. Okay, no, I was way off. It's 7 cents right now. Okay, but the reason why I want to show you this is because according to their Twitter feed, which is right here, they were talking about the release of their mobile. Here we go. Despite multiple plane delays, the whole team is heading home to get ready to release the mobile miner. Only 3 days left, or 3 days to go. And that was on March 2nd. So March 5th is when they're going to be releasing their mobile miner. I would be paying attention if you're into, just buying and selling. Pay attention in 3 days to the price. If it may be a good opportunity. I don't know. Just throwing it out. These are things that you kind of have to do a little bit of research right before you just dive in. But they're going to be releasing mobile miners, so you're going to have all these people. Potentially they reached 130 million people. So who knows how many people have already downloaded the app and who are just waiting to start mining. They're going to start doing it, and you might see this price jump a little bit. So don't be surprised if in 3 days you see this, maybe back at 20 cents or even $1. Who knows what? I don't know. But anyways, so when I made the account, they talked about the exchanges that they're listed on and ones that they have applied to. One of the exchanges that they are listed on, which is the only one, is Cryptopia. Okay, that's the only one that they're listed on right now. So they have a lot of legwork they need to do. Two of them that they applied to was HitBTC and Liqui, Liqui. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they applied to those exchanges. Okay, now this part right here I think is pretty cool because, all right, so when you think of mining, right, you're probably like, a ton of power usage, very little reward. You're probably thinking huge warehouses. People got a ton of boxes set up, especially, with their GPUs and Antminers and all this other stuff, and, tons of hardware laying around and CPUs, right? Well, that's what I thought, right? And in that case, you know, when you're mining stuff like that, like Bitcoin and coins like that, that's true. But this is different, right? When you're mining on your app, okay, the first thing I said was, well, how much data am I going to use, right? You probably need data to do this. Um, so I was like, all right, well, I'm guessing you have to do it if you have Wi-Fi, like at your house or something. You know, if you go to sleep, you want to throw it on, you know, do some mining before you know, go to bed, and then when you wake up in the morning, you know, turn it off or something like that, and then go about your day. So I did a little bit of research, like power usage, you know, what's the data going to look like, what's your reward going to look like, type of thing. So I got some numbers here real quick, nothing crazy, but I answered my own questions. So, and this was from another person's blog post. Okay, I didn't actually like perform this myself because I don't even have the app yet. I just made an account and you know, wanted to get inside to really get an idea what was going on. But anyways, it said that they use very little data, about 4.66 megabytes in a 30-day period. That's really not that bad. Okay, that's really not that bad at all, actually. I know that's probably something like running Pandora for 30 days. You know, I think we'd probably run more than that. My mobile plan is unlimited, but at one point I think it was at like 15 gigs or something like that. Um, but yeah, that's not much at all. So that's a good thing. Very little power, battery power used. Okay, so you're not going to be overheating your phone, and I'll tell you why in a second. Um, Now, you're not actually going to be mining this coin. Okay, like, not as if you had a CPU sit next to you and you know you were had an application open on your desktop and you know you were mining. That's not what you're doing on your phone. What you're doing is kind of like a simulation, and you're getting paid for that. As if, what if you did mine this, or if you were mining this, okay? And that's how they get away with, you know, not using that much power and data, okay? So your phone will issue you a hash rate based on your available CPU power. So and it varies, obviously. You know, you might have applications open, or you might be playing a mobile game that is very CPU intensive. You know, then your hash rate's going to go down, and you're going to make less. You know, but I think what they're saying is that you can keep it running in the background, and you know, not have any problems. And it doesn't use X amount; it uses what's available. So if you want to open something else, you can, and then you know your available CPU power will go down, and then your hash rate will go down accordingly. So, you know, you can run other applications on your phone while this is going in the background. Like I said, you won't be mining for real, but instead of it, think of it as if you're mining this coin and what you would get. Now, they're going to have a mining game to increase the number of coins you get, which I thought was pretty cool. But the main purpose behind it, on top of getting extra coins, is also to teach you how to set up your own computer version to mine more coins. So I like how they're doing that, because a lot of people are completely clueless about, you know, what mining really is and how it actually works. But you can go on and mine ETN right now if you wanted to. They have the software out and the website. You can go ahead and mine it right now on your computer. But then you got to start, you know, thinking about, you know, how much power you're using, and you know, is it worth how much money you're making, and all that other stuff. So I wouldn't get into that. You know, that's not for me. I'm not worried about that. My computer's got enough stuff going on. I don't need that. But the mobile portion of it, I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, so that's most of the stuff that I got from it, guys. Like I said, this is the Twitter feed. They had that bug that I was telling you about, technical difficulties. This was on March 2nd, and then they're fixing it right now. There's a bug in the software. And then urgent, they're letting you guys know that you need to update now. If you're running an Electroneum node, you need to update immediately, and so on and so forth. So within 3 days, hopefully, you know, we'll see what happens. That's the real turning point right there. We'll see what happens in 3 days. But I don't see, you know, what the downfall is of downloading the app, create an account, download an app, and let it run in the background and see what happens. You know, so I guess the answer to the question, is it legit? Yes, I think it is. My personal opinion. But they have to hype it up, right? They have to, you know, do all that they can to bring people in. I mean, you can't just come running out of the gate and be like, "Hey guys, new mining on your phone, yay!" You know what I mean? You guys, this is the best thing ever, guys. You're gonna be able to mine on your phone. You're gonna make a ton of money. Da, 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 da. You know, of course, that's what you have to do, right? I mean, no one gets excited over somebody who's, or a product that doesn't look like nothing or doesn't say anything special, spectacular, whatever is going to be the next Bitcoin. It's you have to give it something, but you got to pay attention to the words that they use and stuff like that. I know they said they had the contracts in place. Does that mean that they're already done and moving forward, or does that mean that they're in the process? So those little things you got to look out for. But they said they reached over 130 million people. I mean, that's not bad. And like I said, I like the fact that they went to HackerOne website and did their audit. What else is there? That's really it, guys. I mean, it's pretty cool. I think I'm going to try it. I don't see why I wouldn't. What's the risk? There really isn't. You let it run in the background. I'll probably do it when I'm sleeping, and who knows, I might wake up with maybe $1. I don't know. But the point is just that it's an extra way of making a little bit of money. And what can you do with it? Well, maybe eventually you can exchange it to Bitcoin or something like that and get like a fraction of a piece of Bitcoin, and then who knows what, but I want to see what the game's all about too, because like I said, I'm a huge nerd. I love games, so I like to see what that's all about, and see how they incorporated that into like teaching you how to mine and also how to make more coins. Like, how are they going to do that? There are different levels. Like, how does that work? So there's a couple people who are in the beta, quite a few people actually. I'm not, obviously, but they had some good insight on it. So I'll put all these notes in the description below, guys, so you have something to read. But that was Marco's question. What do you think about the incredible hype that ENT created? Is it legit or not? I do think it's legit. The hype is exactly what it is. You take it with a grain of salt. That's all you do. You do exactly what I'm doing right now, right? You look at their website, you look at their team. What are they doing? You ask yourself questions like that you may already know about, like oh, it has to do with mining. Okay, so what does mining entail? Well, you need to use power, but they're doing it on the phone, so you got to use your data. Is it viable? Is it something that can work? And the fact that they're not actually mining, but a mining experience, is how they get away with not destroying your phone, basically. So I like that. That's good. All right, guys. So let's do the next winner. All right, we got 65 people. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully we get a question. XOXS Prank Unlimited. It's really awesome. What's really awesome, man? What's really awesome? I don't know. Am I really awesome? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Is the video I made really awesome? Thanks. Not a question, but thank you, sir, for the support. Nevertheless, I do appreciate it. Let's try it again. See what we get. Okay. What? Are you serious? Is this rigged? Marco, did you hack my computer? What is this? This can't be real. I mean, back to back. Thanks a lot, man. You're great. Can't wait to know what your thoughts are about the topic of my question. Always big support for your channel, and congratulations for the next winner. Okay. Well, you won, but you didn't ask a question, so therefore you didn't win. But dude, that's crazy, Marco. You gotta like get out of my computer, man. You're totally hacking my stuff right now. I mean, what are the odds of that? I mean, what was the last video I picked myself? So third time's a charm, guys. Let's see what we got here. Better not be Marco. Okay. Mackern. Nice couples fun. Enjoy your life. Hi, I want to know about Potcoin. What's your point of view about it? Okay, Potcoin. Congratulations, Mac. You got yourself some Bitcoin, buddy. Potcoin. Okay. Good question. Never heard of it, guys. Laugh out loud. Never heard of it. Go ahead. It's okay. You won't hurt my feelings. I promise. Let me get my two-factor here. Oh, dude, that was crazy. I can't believe Marco won again. Too bad he didn't ask a question. He would have got himself some Bitcoin. But see, he's not being greedy. See? He wasn't being greedy. Notice, maybe he didn't ask a question deliberately. I don't know. All right, let's see. Successful, please. All right, sweet. There we go. All right. Congratulations to Macker, and we are going to talk about Potcoin and what my point of view about it is. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for the love, support. I can't believe I'm up to 170 subscribers already. It's unreal. I don't even know how that happened. I can remember, it feels like yesterday I was at like 30 and I was struggling just to get 1 or 2 people. So thank you so much, guys. I'm blessed. I appreciate every single one of you. And you guys are great, man. Great answer, great questions. You know, really, there's hardly no negativity. I love that. Nobody trying to bash anybody. It's just a great community. So, Matt, congratulations, buddy. Got yourself a Bitcoin, and I'll be talking about your question in the next video. All right, guys? Hopefully I'll be able to put one out either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday next week. All right? Like I said, I work crazy hours, and it's just really hard for me to get behind the computer and take the time to do a video. So, and I want to make sure I do like good research. You know, I don't do it in about a half hour. It takes me, 2 hours to 3 hours to really get all my information together for you guys. So, thank you so much. I appreciate the time that you've given me. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.